Hello guys, what is up with the anime werewolf back, Agent Werewolf back with another video. Today we're going to do top 3 creepypastas. And as you can see by the title of the video, we're going to do a total drama action creepypasta. Guys, think you might enjoy this? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what else you guys want to see. Without any further ado, let's get in with this video. I'm a total drama fan, much like everyone else. I have watched the show since it first aired in 2007, but now I wish I had never seen the thing. My journey begins on Tumblr. I have been sending messages to Fresh TV over the course of 3 months, sending them over 600 messages per day, both on Tumblr and via their website. I gotten several C's and C's orders in the first month, but after hiding my IP address, I had been using fake information. I was able to send them without any legal problems coming my way. Eventually they began cracking and telling me what I wanted to hear, or I was able to read in between the lines. One message Tim McGill's himself sent me was, please stop messaging us so much. You have sent so many messages to us that it's actually taken time from production from Total Drama Season 5. And there's anything if there's anything that will make you stop, please tell us already. You don't have to, I don't know why the RCMP can do anything to get rid of you for us. My eyes shot up in regard to the next response and it typed up immediately after the message. Read that message. I want every single prototype version of every single season for the show thus far. I did not receive a response. And because I was and because of that, I made sure to let them know. I was waiting via Tumblr not long after I started doing this though. After the airing of Ridiculous Race, they stopped taking Tumblr ads. I restored back to direct email messages. Eventually though, something came into the mail. It was a box full of Total Drama DVDs. After them completely unlabeled, I squealed like a fangirl when I saw the label Camp TV and another label Total Drama Comedy. They actually sent me what I asked for. Indeed, they looked the time out of producing Total Drama All-Stars and Pack Hugh and Pat Allen. Just to produce actually would have been versions of every single Total Drama season. I could not have been happier fan of the show. I got a binge watching immediately. However, things got weird. When I got to Total Drama Action, the second season of the show for starter with the entire collection, disappointed me. It turned out that it was just slideshows of everything that actually made the season prior to the final product, and not full-blown seasons. I felt ripped off and cheated. How dare they not send that my true wishes should have been fulfilled. I made sure to take out my mom's witchcraft book and curse the two seasons. I was currently working on a place and giving me what I truly deserved. After one curse was completed, I pull in the total drama action, even though I knew it was not prototype season, but instead just a how far we got sort of deal. I was wrong in regard to this season. It actually was a complete total drama season, rather than making of how far we got sort of deal. I could tell it was legit too, because the date was labeled 2007 to 2008, and those were when Total Drama Island was aired, not Total Drama Action. So my excitement was restored in FTV. After the revelation that they had one complete prototype season to show me, I, however, forgot to lift the curse. To be honest though, I didn't feel like it. I was too busy watching my new season of Total Drama Action, or technically a full of lost seasons in Total Drama. Episode 1, Monster Cash. The episode started the season off with exactly the same, except there were no music or sound effects, so things got a bit eerie and weird at times. But this was still a prototype. In addition, sometimes the animation degraded even more than how it normally is. To a point, some shots were like storyboards, and others were just rough sketches. Either way, the plot of the episode was literally just the same as the actual final product, right down to no illumination at the end. Episode 2, Alien Relegation. This episode stayed exactly like the final product. When the alien-themed challenge the name teams, except when Chef fired his gun at Heather, the sound of her back snapping was heard, and she fell to the ground completely lifeless. I was immediately horrified and cried for her as I saw Chef walk over and stop her neck until her head exploded like a pimple. And he said, "I've been wanting to do that all summer." In his usual Samuel L. Jackson's accent. When he had much malice in his voice, after that the episode's audio was completely silent until the elimination. When Chris announced that Jeff and Bridget were eliminated, except they didn't say eliminated. They said they were the killers, which I screamed at the TV wasn't true. However, that didn't stop Chris from grabbing Bridget by the ponytail, slamming her into the ground as Chef restrained giraffe, giraffe, and threw him onto her. The two of them got dragged by their feet into a large pit in the ground and set on fire. Chris and Chef sang a campfire song while they listened to Jeff and Britta's agonizing screams. And the others just watched there in sheer horror. I cried more than I ever did before. Total drama was now ruined forever. Yet, I felt like I needed to see this season, though it was the end. I wanted Chris and Chef to die, and I made sure Tumblr knew it, thanks to having my phone next to me. Episode 3, Riot on Set. The episode revealed the name of the episode, which meant to be literal because all the contestants were set protesting against Chris and Chef. The episode got into the storyboard for the rest of the entire duration. But I saw what happened. The protest very quickly became violent. And Izzy ended up killing herself with an exploding accident. In addition, Chris' eye became blood red at one point, and he actually opened his jaws like a snake and swallowed the intern whole at one point. It made me sick uncontrollably all over the room. In addition, pentagrams could be seen all over the place in the storyboard, and Chef and many scenes were literally beating the contestants back into submission. Episode 4, Beach Blanket Bogus. The episode was immediately set in Camp Wawan Nakawa. I don't know how to say that, guys, I'm sorry. And with 100% storyboard and with no actual animation at all. I was disgusted. This episode had all the remaining contestants not only brought back to season 1, island, but also submitted to inhuman tortures, more so than the real show. Also, Chris now spouting demonic horns and blood running down from his eyes, and was drawn into a much realistic style and captured to the other characters. With a sadistic grin, he submitted Gwen to be burned alive, where she was actually shown suffocating to her death. Beth was forced to take a bath in a tub filled of Nordic and sulfuric acid. I'm so sorry if I messed up on some words, guys. I apologize. And I watched in agony as she melted away. Trent was given a lobotomy by Chef, and the process was shown in detail. Though he survived, Harold was given a paddle until his ass literally exploded. Justin was killed. No, he was harassed to death by the sharks right on the shore of the beach. Trent was killed when he was impalmed from ass to mouth with a giant wooden pole, and he had Lashana forced to eat him. She later died after eating his intestines, though Duncan was punched in the face and knocked out cold by Chef before Chris rammed his fist into Duncan's ass and pulled out both his stomach and his intestines, cutting it off with a knife before dumping out of what was inside of him. Duncan, after that, was crying. After that, the crying punk had his head shoved into a bear's ass before he was then skinned alive, except his craft-covered head. After that, he was thrown into an outhouse professional and left to die, which he did. I screamed and cried more than ever at this, because Duncan was my favorite character. You better believe Tumblr got a rant when I saw this. Owen eventually cried at one point and ended up pulling out a gun and shooting himself. However, I saw the horror after he did that. His body only burst into flames and exploded with guts and blood flying everywhere. And the truly horrifying scene made me scream at the top of my lungs at such an amazing character dying so horribly. The only characters who remain were Lindsay and DJ in the season, with Chris and Chef ending the episode with their hands on DJ's shoulders. Episode 5, 3:10 to Quitting Town. The episode was short, only 3 minutes and 10 seconds long, but it was the most horrifying of them all. The 3 straight minutes of full animation featuring nothing but DJ killing Lily on top of the red pentagram in the background while Chris and Chef watch with red bleeding eyes and sadistic grins on their faces. Now I can see Chris and Chef wasn't just drawn realistically, but drawn hyper-realistically. More real than real. Their hyper-realism was the most terrifying part, and watch Lily getting killed viciously by a much larger DJ. At the end, her organs occasionally actually crushed her pelvis and killed her. Something the 2 hosts laughed about DJ, and on the other hand, cried. Seeing such hyper-realistic figures crying in such a terrifying sight, that it made my phone short-circuited and stopped working, preventing me from telling Tumblr about the situation. Once again, I cried in tears of pain and horror, but I couldn't bring myself to turn off the DVD. Episode 6, Aftermath. This was the final episode of the last season, and it was more horrifying of it all. It all started with a full minute of hyper-realistic Chef fisting a shark while laughing like a maniac. At the same time, it shifted over to the aftermath where DJ was laid on his back on top of a red pentagram drawn on the floor, and fully naked and hyper-realistic, Chris doing stripper-style dances around him. After twerking in front of the camera with a fire-engulfed DJ, it was completely burned while screaming. Only then did the fire pull directly into the soul with his fiery eyes. Oh no, my bad. only did the fire pull Chris into it and saw the truth behind total drama. Chris transformed into a truly demonic figure. Of the 1971 Willy Wonka, he looked horribly hyper-realistic and looked directly into his soul with his fiery eyes. It appeared that he found to continue tormenting naughty and nasty children even beyond the grave. This was not Gene Wilder. This was a monster who had portrayed the movie. In that movie, the interns were the Oompa Loompas, his slaves, his henchmen, his demons, and all this stuff in the factory was only preparing for him to reveal his true nature, to take over the world. I screamed as his hand began reaching out for the television set. The moment it touched the outside world, my entire room began firing up like it was in a furnace. And he let out a blood-curdling roar at me, and I got up immediately, ran for my computer to warn Tumblr about this. When I turned back, brown goop began seeping from the television screen, and more to begin slowly climbing out of it. It was a hard-boiled chocolate, and I could see the coloration of blood in it. To the whole time, he had a cane in his hand and was growling at me. I do not have much time left, so please, someone, try to find how to stop him. Total drama and not pure imagination. It's pure evil. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that total drama action creepypasta. I plan to upload 2 more creepypastas, but that one took up too much time. So I hope you guys enjoyed that creepypasta you guys have. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what else you guys want me to search over creepypasta of. If you guys have any more creepypastas that you made on your own, let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. This has been the Agent Wolf, the Agent Werewolf, and peace out.